Okay, everybody, welcome back to part B. Listen, I don't know if you recall the one and only, the Mary J. Speaking of Mary J. Blige, she had a song. Um, he plays this song all the time, and oh my gosh, he's really worn out over here. um, Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. Remember that? Good morning, gorgeous. Listen, so that made me think about this case right here. I'm gonna say, "Ooh, good morning, dummy." What you mean? What you talking about, sir? She only wants your money. Say it again now. Good morning, dummy. Boom, 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 boom. She wants your money. Listen, unbelievable. So I'm gonna don't forget how did he describe this woman that he met? And she thought I was somebody else and I wasn't. Nah, that's how we. So it was the wrong number. Yeah, right. Started the conversation. She told me her name was Mary. Hey, Mary. She was very comforting, very, very supportive. Mm-hmm. She's younger. She was 32. She's beautiful. She's light-skinned, long hair, like a brown color. She's beautiful, man. She's a beautiful woman. Puerto Rican, beautiful hair, beautiful skin, beautiful pictures. In the midst of Mike's... So beautiful hair, beautiful skin, beautiful pictures. He's mentioned that skin twice. Why? Might be a little a colorist. So gonna go ahead and kind of fast forward. We're gonna get to the juicy parts, ladies and gentlemen. Again, good morning, dummy. I'm talking about you. She only wants your money. And well, if that's really her. Now, let's listen to this little part right here. Gonna go ahead and play. Sign are probably one of the most compatible things out there because we're both emotional people. He's describing their likeness. They're both emotional people. I'm sensitive, she's sensitive. That really brought us together because we understood each other. I just went right into it. She was just, everything was just perfect. We opened up the day and we closed the day. Throughout the day, we would talk just what's happening, how wonderful we felt talking to each other, how glad we were to meet each other. I really feel strongly about you. I mean, now keep in mind, this is just conversation, and just listen. This the next 2 minutes. They haven't met, no dinner, they haven't even touched each other, no hugs, shaking hands, nothing. I mean, more and more into you. I mean, it was those type of conversations. The more Mike would text Mary, the further he grew apart from his current girlfriend of 10 years. So he's still living with the first girlfriend, the one they showed in the automation in part A. And he did say that he was taking care of her, he says. And he works for Uber, working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. He felt he needed to make a decision. Because my business was my business. We weren't married. We were just in a relationship. She never found out that I was online talking to someone. So keep in mind, he's got a girlfriend of 10 years. 10 years, a girlfriend. They live together. I kept giving her chances because that was just the type of person I am. So he's the good guy. He grew apart from his current girlfriend of 10 years. He felt he needed to make a decision. Because my business was my business. We weren't married. We were just in a relationship. She never found out that I was online talking to someone. I kept giving her chances because that was just the type of person I am. Although I wasn't happy, I kept giving her chances. And then it became a situation to where I couldn't do it anymore. His current relationship, he couldn't do anymore. Even with the evil one I was with for a long time, I took care of her. I did everything for her. And so since I found this beautiful soul, I want to take care of her. And so you're in a relationship, it's not working out. You found a beautiful soul. You found an online personality, sir, and you wanted to take care of her. I want to love her and be the things that she wants me to be and love her. Okay, so he feels like he's in love. Be everything to her. It just gradually just got to the point to where she's my heart. We call each other everything from honey to baby boo, everything. Baby boo. Honey, baby, sweetie, my love, everything. Now I'm gonna kind of fast forward. Let's go ahead and try to get to the money. So she's his heart. He is in love. Okay, she's light skinned, Puerto Rican skin, I think he mentioned. Okay, and he wants to take care of her. Here's what I want the ladies, when you have these men, we're going to stop making excuses that can't even take care of their children, let alone take care of you. People doing what they want to do. This woman, he hasn't met her. He has not had dinner with her. He hasn't even pulled the Beatles. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. He hadn't even got that, okay? But let's continue. A few times we were supposed to get together, but that didn't happen because of the military prolonging the stay and whatnot. She really didn't ask me for money. It was more like we were discussing some of the things that she had to do with taking care of her relatives and some of the things that she had to pay. So I offered to help her. She didn't ask for money. Let's try one more time. They have not even met. They have not met. They haven't had dinner. He hasn't held her hand. She didn't ask for money. So people doing what they want to do. And I thought about that. He just offered. He hasn't even kissed this woman on the cheek, let alone have relations. People doing what they want to do. So just imagine women sitting up here dating these men and having babies by him. He just gets access to you whenever he wants, and cooking and cleaning and lingerie and Victoria's Secret it. Carrying a man's seed for 9 months, gaining weight, getting all big, sometimes swollen feet, big belly, and getting nothing. Or maybe getting a peasant's pay, $7 a month, $35 a month, $50 a month, $600 a month. Really? Ooh, a big old 600. That's the highest I've heard in Dusty Land, and the woman got unalive for that. So keep that in mind. All this 50-50. And sleeping with men 50-50. Playing wifey, cleaning, playing Molly the maid, playing chef, playing B. Smith, Martha Stewart, entertaining, having his children. Do with taking care of her relatives. And so he offered. Why? People doing what they want to do. FaceTime you. Things I can't do in the military because of our security level. A few times we were supposed to get together, but that didn't happen because of the military prolonging the stay and whatnot. She really didn't ask me for money. It was more like we were discussing some of the things that she had to do with taking care of her relatives and some of the things that she had to pay. So I offered to help her. I did. All I wanted to do was help her. I didn't want her to struggle. I didn't want her to worry, and I still don't. I don't want her. He said, again, take note. This is just an example. People are doing what they want to do. He didn't want her to worry, didn't want her to struggle. So when the men can't come through for you, they abandon you and the children. That should be an automatic out. I mean, he should be pretty much excommunicated from your life. But that's just me. That's just me. Men see you struggling as baby mama or even wifey and won't do anything for you. Sometimes you give too much too soon. She didn't ask me for money. She didn't ask. It was more like we were discussing some of the things that she had to do with taking care of her relatives. And so you mean this? So this thing. I want you to listen to what he's saying. So he's even willing. He has never met this woman. Matter of fact, it ain't even her. It's a stolen picture. So he hasn't met her, but because he likes what he sees, that photo. Don't forget, light-skinned Puerto Rican. She's young. She's 32. She's cute. He is falling in love with a picture, and the real woman is married to somebody else, and that's not even her. She's been getting calls on this before. Somebody's using her. It's a fake profile for somebody. Looks like the person might be in India. But he's willing to help her take care of her family. I can't believe it. Because of the military prolonging the stay and whatnot. She really didn't ask me for money. It was more like we were discussing some of the things that she had to do with taking care of her relatives and some of the things that she had to pay. So I offered to help her. I did. All I wanted to do was help her. I didn't want her to struggle. I didn't want her to worry, and I still don't. I don't want her to worry about a thing. I want her to serve her time out, and I'll take care of her. I'll take care of her. She would thank me with all her heart. Thank you. No kidding. For everything you do for me. I really love you. Thank you for what you do for me. Thank you. Every day she would always thank me. She would thank me. And every day what other women in America, especially in this community, doing for the men. Covering for them, supporting them. Many have been out there with coats on, marching, protesting for them, having their children risking your lives for them. Not just your lives, now the lives of the children. A different video, but Becky the nurse, white female, breaking bones, hurting our infant children, hurting black babies in the hospital. Are you kidding me? Women sitting up here giving men a lineage, raising them, not just one child, children, over and over again without any support, and got to fight and box up with them. This woman has done nothing. He hasn't even kissed her. He hasn't even seen her in person. But let's continue. Let's get down to the brass tacks. Let's get to the dollars and cents. Let's continue. I wonder how much is he giving to help, because he said he doesn't want her to worry. And thank me and tell me how proud she is and tell me how she knows that I love her. And she loves me. It was those type of things that make me gravitate to her, because those are the things I hadn't heard or hadn't felt. She says, we're one. Then I would send $50 to $200 a day. 50 today, 200 tomorrow, 70 today, next day. Never a certain amount. Whatever I could send to her to help her. I work, and so I have my account set up to my job. And so they deposit the money, so I can just send it right over to them, what I want to send. Mike works in transportation. He's extremely reliable. He takes pride in making the people in his community feel comfortable and taken care of when they request a ride from him. I take pride in my job. He's an Uber driver. You know, I get 26,000 rides for Uber. So, man, my experiences, man, I have so many. I had a woman in my car yesterday. She was so delightful. I get joy out of this most of the time. So he does ride share. He does ride share for a living. And unfortunately, let's continue. We're going to see what this. So he gets paid. I think on the app they can get paid daily. So that's how he's able to take money out. Pay daily. I guess they're getting paid as they go. I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a giving guy, and I truly care. If somebody's in my car and they're going through stuff, I'm there for them in terms of having a conversation, to just be open to what people have to say and be kind of understanding. Since Mary has claimed she was deployed to Afghanistan, Mike has essentially been funding her life. He sends her money daily. I would send her, it wouldn't be in a bulk sum. It would be like a little bit every day or every other day, $200. I can make $200 a day, sometimes 300. So I send her a portion of that every day. So typically in this community, this is only one person, but typically in this community, these men don't see about the women and children like that. In this community, no, they don't. Not in the BC, the black community. This is not typical. And that's how when one does, oh my goodness, he deserves a medal because he stayed. Keep in mind too, this was last year. I believe last year. So we're looking at 2024. She's deployed, ladies and gentlemen, in Afghanistan. Dude, I don't know if you watch the news, but I'll let them tell you. She's in Afghanistan. So this was last year. That would be 2023. She's deployed in Afghanistan. You might want, but maybe he's busy with the right shirt. Might want to watch the news because there was a lot going on. Americans left, man. But Biden administration, man, those folks trying to get the heck up out of there. We left all kind of, billions in equipment, they said, was reported. I mean, man, tanks, SUVs, it was crazy. Left all kind of military weapons over in Afghanistan. So if this was a year ago, that would be 2023. Let's say maybe if it was 2022. Let's continue. She's in Afghanistan. Oh, okay. She didn't have to ask me. I just do it. Yep. So she's in Afghanistan. He's supporting what people have to say and be kind of understanding. Mm-hmm. Since Mary has claimed she was deployed to Afghanistan, Mike has essentially been funding her life. He sends her money daily. I would send her, it wouldn't be in a bulk sum. It would be like a little bit every day or every other day, $200. I can make $200 a day, sometimes 300. So I send her a portion of that every day. Uh-huh. She doesn't have to ask me. I just do it. And when I haven't been able to do it, we talked about it, but it's me initiating it. So if I make 150, I'll send her 75. Every day it adds up. We've been together over 2 years. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. I'm sorry. Y'all heard that? So over 2 years, he's been sending her $1,500 to $2,000 a month. People doing what? She making him do it. No, he volunteered. People doing what they want to do. Wow. $1,500 to $2,000 a month of his check. They haven't been intimate. Nothing. But look at the women here in this culture that are sitting up here dealing with these men ready to fight for them, having children by them, risking your life, risking your safety, risking to be in poverty. It's the carry the seed of poverty. Can't even get $800 a month. Most can't get $200 a month. Sitting up here homeless in a car, 'cause dealing with dust you won't get far. He works 12-hour days, 7 days a week. Day, sometimes 300. So I send her a portion of that every day. She doesn't have to ask me. I just do it. And when I haven't been able to do it, we talked about it, but it's me initiating it. So if I make 150, I'll send her 75. Every day it adds up. We've been together over 2 years. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. So it might be more than that. I'm just using 30,000 as a ballpark. Might be 60. Let's say 40. It's almost like I pay her rent because she said she's going to get her money after she gets out, and we can share that. Listen to this though. So you can't make this up. So keep in mind when you want for the ones that want to defend baby daddy and why he's not doing, people doing what they want to do. So now she's saying, oh, she's got some money. When we get out, then we can share mine. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. And I tell her, I won't need to really share that with you. You can just have that as your play money because what I'm getting, I'll be able to take care of you the rest of your life. He got a settlement coming, y'all. He said what he's getting, he'll be able to take care of her the rest of her life. What about 50-50? I didn't hear 50-50. They don't even, you can't have a child together, you haven't met and been intimate, have relations. He's going to work. People doing what they want to do. So let's stop with the excuses. Well, he is doing what he wants to do. How a person, male or female, treat you, they're doing what they want to do. Keep on playing. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. What about the 50-50? And some women are paying 80-20. 80% think he's doing something like deal with liability at your own risk. Some paying 100%. And he's doing what? Uber. Ride share. 40. It's almost like I pay her rent because she said she's going to get her money after she gets out, and we can share that. And I tell her, I won't need to really share that with you. You can just have that as your play money because what I'm getting, I'll be able to take care of you the rest of your life. So I'm coming into a lot of money. Very, very large sum of money. Mary knows this. This is going to happen, I say, within days. And I want to share that with Mary. Mike? But when it comes to black women, I was telling my homegirls, I said, we were talking about a situation of divorce. And I said, wow, have you noticed? When it comes to divorce, some of these black women, boy, they'll come out swinging. Don't want you to get a dime. Most men don't. I said, but they'll come out swinging. But I don't see them swinging on Becky like that. He's receiving a large amount of money from a settlement soon. He even plans on sharing a portion of it with Mary. This would help. What did Muhammad Ali's son do when his daddy died and left an inheritance? Didn't he leave the wife and the daughters in that raggedy, looks like possibly rat-infested looking apartment? It looks so dreary. What did he do? Muhammad Ali passed away and the son got the money. Then fast forward, it's like, were you in a pawn shop trying to pawn in one of your daddy's belts or something? But what did he do when he got the money? See, this is how these men consistently build wealth for other communities. But that's okay. Don't get mad at me. It is what it is. Pick up a dusty dud if you want. People doing what they want to do. So she didn't ask, but she's trying to take care of her family, and he volunteered his money. Sitting up in a little car, driving around LA in that little ride. 12 hours a day. Could get a blood clot in those old legs. Gonna risk it. The community looks the way it does. Why? The men haven't built for you. People doing what they want to do.
Her get home and get rid of all the debt he has from sending her money every day.
It's coming back to kind of bite me a little bit because guess what? He's getting paid in cash. So guess what? You got to pay taxes on that. So that's how it's coming back to bite me. But he's willing to go ahead. He's going to get a settlement, a couple of days. He can pay the debt out of that. But look at the planning. He doesn't want her to stress, doesn't want her to worry about money. Ain't even met her all. But again, the criteria is there. What do I say, JBW? It's all right. Just be white. Close enough to it. White skin, light skin. It's close enough. That's the qualifier. Taxes, and we sent through Cash App and Bitcoin. And so now you have to be accountable for that. Thank God I'm getting what I'm getting because I pay all everything off. I'll be able to pay everything off. The blessing that I'm getting. I knew eventually it would come through. So I knew if she was with me, I would be able to take care of her and still be able to take care of her. His premises is on what? Take care of her. But in this community, it's 50-50 at best, and you think you got something. But you see how they seem to switch up, and you say, I know, this is one person. They always do a switch up when it's a white or light skin buttercup. I mean, it is what it is. So there are people like that. And there are some black men who don't feel that way, but a lot of them do. We got to face it. And then the one that doesn't, he takes pride in his black daughter or wife that's dark skin or brown skin, looking at him like he's crazy. No, the crazy one is the one filled with self-hate. But let's continue. She even sent me some documents to say I'm her fiance. And in the caption, she sent him a marriage document, and he went ahead and gave all the information. But with the woman he's with now, they've been living together 10 years, and they just shacking up. She even sent me some documents to say I'm her fiance. So I gave up my information. It was a document that was told to me that we had to submit to show that I was her fiance. And the caption reads a marriage document. About Mary. Yes. And the caption shows it was a marriage document, gave all the information. So now they've been kind of checking for him, and they're like, hey, dude, you may want to kind of wait on things. Let's see what the findings are. Let's see about Mary.
Down with Mike and go over everything that we had found. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
It's okay. I was just had this on my mind all day.
I bet. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you send her money?
Yeah.
Since we last spoke?
Yeah, a little bit. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we talked about it, but we have a lot of information for you today.
We do.
Okay.
Starting with the fact that she's in Afghanistan. So we pulled troops out of Afghanistan in 2021.
Right? You can't make this up. So she in Afghanistan. Remember the airplane when the folks was child? They were trying to climb on to get up out of all that unrest. It was a failed mission. So much chaos. It was a nightmare just to watch on television. In 2021. So last year reached 2024. Based on the date of this that I'm seeing, how's she still over there? The jokes write themselves.
Okay. Starting with the fact that she's in Afghanistan. So we pulled troops out of Afghanistan in 2021.
Right.
Did you guys ever speak about that?
Yep.
And what did she say?
She said there's a few troops left there.
And that's why she was deployed there?
Yeah. Yeah. That's her calling me now.
Calling her money.
Let me get rid of her.
If Mike, put the phone down and then let us give you this information. This is, I promise you, this is way more important than letting her know where you are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, to kind of go back, Mike. Like I said, there's just no way she could be deployed in Afghanistan because we pulled troops out in 2021. What are you thinking with that information?
She lied.
I knew that. It brought. I'm just telling her. Okay, she'll understand. Okay. It brought doubts. It brought doubts to me.
Isn't that the reason why you sent all, every time you sent her money, it's because of that, right?
No.
You said it.
I send her money because of what we have. I don't send it to her because of that. I send it to her because that's what I want to do.
So people are what? Doing what they want to do. And when they abandon you with their children, they're doing what they want to do. No more excuses why he can't take care of his kids or help take care of you. No more excuses. People know what they want to do.
Why send her money?
We took a look at your chats, and one thing that really stood out, Mike, is like every time you guys chatted, you would like literally pour your heart out to her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But her responses were very vague. It was just like, okay, baby, thanks, honey. Just very, very vague responses. She never responded back. And it was just really about money.
Okay.
Sounds like a gold digger to me. In the BC, you can ask one, like, so what do you do? Or she's a gold. Do you have a job? Nobody trying to waste their time with Lint Pocket Larry. Or she's a gold digger. All it's about money. You pouring your heart out. He was getting fleeced and couldn't even see. Blinded by light-skinned it.
Just very, very vague responses. She never responded back. And it was just really about money.
Okay.
Was that a red flag to you? I mean, as you guys were chatting, was that frustrating to just be giving somebody your heart and then not hearing anything back from them?
Because we've talked so much, I began to just trust that.
But Mike, she's sending you 3 letters every single time.
I know all that.
So let's get into the rest. So you sent money through Cash App every single time?
I sent her the Cash App and she used the Bitcoin.
So the wallet you gave us actually had money deposited 2 days ago.
I sent her money.
Okay, and that was cryptocurrency. And so there were 153 transactions that went in there, and all those transactions ended up in a Binance wallet, and they also ended up in a Wazirix wallet.
I know the amounts that I've sent her.
So Wazirix is an Indian cryptocurrency exchange.
Okay.
So if you're not in India, there really is no reason for you to use an Indian cryptocurrency exchange.
So what you're saying is that she is in India?
You pick up
either a lot. She's in India or the person she's sending money to wash the money is in India.
Okay.
Our team, we ran a reverse image search, and we were able to locate the real person in these images.
Okay.
And her name's not Mary.
Okay.
Her name is Sherry, and she's happily married, and she's also lives in Missouri. She's not in Afghanistan. She's not deployed on a peacekeeping mission.
Is she the person on the picture?
She's the person in the pictures.
Well, she's married?
She's married. But she hasn't been talking to you.
Okay.
You hear that? The woman, it was all fake, catfish. and he's sending his little rideshare money, 15 to 2,000 a month. Why the picture, light skinned, pretty hair, pretty skin. I hate to tell you, they know the psychology of these men. And it's somebody, it could be Gupta, it is his sister, it might be Gupta himself. I got the money. One is born every minute. Worldwide, the mindset is known.
Who lives in Missouri. She's not in Afghanistan. She's not deployed on a peacekeeping mission.
Is she the person on the picture?
She's the person in the pictures.
She's married?
She's married. But she hasn't been talking to you.
Okay. Okay.
So he doesn't know who he's been talking to. The picture. And it's text messages.
We're going to bring the real woman in these images onto the call with us, okay?
Okay.
You're going to be able to speak to her face to face.
Okay.
Mike was so deep in love with Mary, we knew we had to get the real woman in front of him to get him to fully come to terms. He was about to come face to face with the woman he thought he was in a relationship with for nearly 3 years.
Hi, how are you?
That's the real Mary.
I'm not doing too good.
No.
I'm not doing too good at all.
So Sherry, we just revealed to Mike that he's not talking to you. And so we wanted to bring you on so that you could talk to him and explain your situation, because this is not the first time this has happened to you.
I'm just looking at Sherry and oh wow, Sherry.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, honestly, because unfortunately, you're not the first person that I've found out about this. But it's sad. Honestly, it's sad to see innocent, good people getting scammed. You know, there's just bad people out there, and I hate to see that, affecting people like yourself. And so it's heartbreaking to see the side of it.
With Sherry, I'm glad I'm getting a chance to see you. I understand. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's
so bad and so sad. So basically, somebody from India, Gupta, maybe Gupta's sister, use Sherry's picture. This is Sherry, and then look how close they make them rhyme with Mary and put up a fake profile. That's why I don't believe the phone call was by accident. They probably saw, yeah. I mean, it could be, but I'm like, nah. I'm just always cynical. Now, kind of probably planned. They might have saw him on a site. Which was just my guessing, but yeah. Mary was a lie using Sherry's picture to get by. Isn't that something? So yeah, just want to show you people doing what you want to do. So when these men come up with this old 50-50, understand people, what is that, chameleon? People, it depends on who they're in front of, how their response. Always call this person, oh, so now I'm going to play this role. Here is a black woman. Okay, well, we're going to need at least 50-50 going on. But then here come a woman that's she's light skinned, like in this case here, pretty skin, long hair. Oh my goodness. All he saw was light skin, excuse the expression, the fool was in, sending her money every day out of his little rideshare check. 7 days a week, $1,500 to $2,000 a month. Isn't that a little car scooting down the road? Even gave information for the marriage license, and she would say, oh, like a fiance. If they hadn't gotten a hold of him and see something was probably telling him something's not right, he probably got all that money and would have got fleeced. People are what? Doing what they want to do. So don't come to me about, oh, he trying. That's the oldest pimp line. He's trying, especially in the BC. But women here are having putting your life in danger, not just your life at the hospital, putting your life in danger, a high mortality rate. Even our babies are got evil. The white nurse sitting up here attacking our babies. Woo! A Klan at the nurse's stand. And then you want to get out there and hustle up 1 and 2 jobs to get it all figured out to take care of you and your man. That is I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it what it is. That's a whole bunch of crock of BS, girl. I don't understand. You take care of a grown ass man. Is this your son going to school or something? What the hell is this? This is my man. In this community, most want to take care of their children. So stop all the, back in SLAVER time, I ain't trying to hear about all of that. I know what happened. That ain't got jack, you know what to do, but taking care of your kids. People do what they want to do. This woman put this fake picture up her profile and told me take care of her family, and she didn't even have to ask. He just volunteered his time and money. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. Basically, I pay a rent. It's somebody in in Indiana. I'm sorry, the lady Sherry's in Missouri. Somebody in India. All I gotta say is, good morning, dummy. Dun. She wants your money, and somebody got it too. That was a good little check. Listen, they gonna probably miss that little check. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. You can't get most of the men in this community, even if they could pay it. Even the rich ones try to skip out on the child support. A fool and his money will soon depart. Good morning, dummy. Why you on the screen? 'Cause they got your money. Unbelievable. Let me know what you think.